Greetings, everybody, and happy Friday. Wait, it's not Friday. Happy Thursday. Welcome to another Hermitcraft stream with me, Ren Diggity Dog, who apparently thinks it's Friday when it's actually Thursday. Interesting. What's up with the brain? What is up with the brain, I ask you all? Questions. Questions. Happy almost Friday. Exactly, Nuno. Happy almost Friday, people. Well, I think it is. Is it Friday for some of you? I mean, if you're in Australia, it's Friday. Happy Friday, Australia and New Zealand and Japan, Indonesia. Happy Friday. Ah, yes. Anyway, hi everybody. Nice to see you all. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me here on Hermitcraft server on this very fine evening. Sorting. That's what we were doing last time. I've made some amount of progress. In fact, I consulted with False Symmetry today about the storage cataloging system we set up last time. And she mentioned that all the item frames that we had on the chests were superfluous, pointless, and messy. And you know what? She was completely correct. So item frames are gone. And now this storage system is looking a lot better. I've been slowly working away today on this side of things. I've got to soul sand. This is going to be all the sand bits. And we got one more column here. I think this is going to be clay. Not clay, mud. Mud stuff is going to be this one. Need one more for this, though. One more, like, sand type of block. I don't know what that is going to be. There are no variations of these two blocks. In our system, the bottom chest is for variations of the top two categories, but I can't think of any... Ooh, you know what, though? You know what we're missing? We are missing a lot, actually. Wait a minute. What about deep slate? Oh, wait, deep slate is here. What about, like, basalt? And so on. We are missing a basalt situation, aren't we? Maybe basalt goes here. This could be the slot for basalt, because I guess it comes from the nether, and soul, sand, and whatever this is comes from the nether too. What is this? Soul soil. The soul soil comes from the nether too. Dripstone. Oh, we need the dripstone too. Gravel I'm putting over here. Oh no. Guys, we are running out of space, actually, for all of the things. Because there's dripstone too. Dripstone's got to go in here also. Curious. Very curious. Potentially, you know what? Basalt can go here. We don't need variations of these things. We can put variations in shulker boxes within these chests over here. And basalt can go over here. And maybe dripstone can go here with the mud variants. Anyway, distractions. We will maybe do a little bit of sorting a little bit later on. But I'm trying to do a bit of sorting every day, even if it's just thinking about it, you know, to try and keep that the momentum of the storage going. Because, you know, no one's going to sort out the storage but me. Guys, thank you for the level 2 hype freaking train with chewing immediately as the stream has begun. And that's all thanks to Chemistry Chris with the 8 months. Thanks, Chemistry Chris. And Zomkey's here with the 7 months. I missed the last stream. Hopefully everybody's good. We're all good. Thank you, Zomkey. Lady Meow is here with the 18-month double Twitch, baby. Get the camel out. They're twins, Lady Meow. We had twins. Also, Christina is here with the 6 months. Thank you all for the whimsy. Always lovely to see her, Christina. Thank you very much. And Jessie is back at it with the 7 months. 11 months for Buslam Pan. Dude. My favorite resub number, because my birthday's coming up, guys. October 11. Don't forget it. 6 months for Jug. 9 months for Mara. And 3 months for Airwave. Mara, we had a baby. We had a baby, baby. Airwave, thank you for the 3 months. Hey, Ren, congrats on the charity stream. Thanks for keeping my group company during our fashion show. We won an award. Nice. Congrats. That's awesome. Yo, Speed Mosey is back at it with the 34-month. OG status resub, and we've got a brand new sub up in here. It's Ascora. Hey, Ascora, what's up? Thank you so much for the brand new subscription. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Gardaran. Behold, a new mage has joined us here in the city of Gardaran. It is Mage Ascora. Marika is here with the 8 months too. Hello from the Patreon server. I've been there for about a month now, and I'm loving it. Yay! Welcome to the Patreon server, Marika. And Cheeky Cleric is here with the 5 months already. Right, where did the freaking time go? Gedry, 4 months in a row too. Thank you so very much, dude. And Mara's here with some 100 biddies. Also, thank you for the biddy bits, Mara. Sumasumi, 52-month Mega OG resub. What's up, Sue? Thank you all for that. Very much appreciate all the support, friends. Appreciate it. Hey, you know what we're doing today, though? It's new project time. We were discussing things in the last stream. Last stream was very much let's try and figure out what to do next type of vibe. And we ended up compiling this magnificent document. It is known as the Arcane To-Doodium. A list of all the things that we need to do. Within the pages of this tome are the tasks outstanding for the greatest mage in all of Gardoran, Rendog the Blue. Go forth and To-Dium. Indeed, we are attempting to 2Dium. We're currently working on the sorting archives. Today, I would like to start working, or at least for my next episode, I want to start working on the Cleric Trader Hall. This is going to be marked as green. This is what we're going to be starting today. And I have been in creative trying to figure out something. It's not going well. It's not going well at all. And my idea of working with diagonals this season is really starting to bite me in the butt. Because in the streets of, in Trillium itself, we have very awkward shapes within the streets, within these like sort of octagonal street designs. Take this one, for example, right? Look at this really weird shape here. How in the heck do you get a building into this shape? I mean, I've been racking my brains this week trying to make it work, and it's not been going very well at all. You know what? We can pop over to Creative real quick. I'll show you what I've currently got cooking over there. It's not much. So please don't hold your breath. In fact, I'm very unhappy with it right now. I don't know. It's just a thing. I experimented with lots of different shapes for the building. At first, the building sort of matched the design of this quadrant, but I kind of hated that. Then I thought about maybe adding some marquees off the side of like a standard Trillium building, but I don't know. That's kind of boring. This building looks exactly like that one, so that's kind of meh. And I don't really know what it's going to be here, or what to do in this area. I want to put the trading hall here because the purpose of this trading hall is to generate bottles o' enchanting so that we can have another potion to add to our potion shop. And of course, this is our alchemy lab that is making all the potions for the shop. So making bottles o' enchanting is also important. So I still need to spend some time here in creative trying to figure something out. But I think at the very least, what I am going to settle on is for this building to be square. And actually, I've had a rather interesting idea that I think I might explore in the next episode. If we look at this weird shape, there is in fact like a square here, and then there are these sort of diagonally bits over here. We can always turn these diagonal bits into gardens or like custom trees or something, but there's no reason why we can't plonk a square building in the very center here. Although I think this sort of roof design in a square building is going to look rather strange. So I have been considering maybe adding a new design palette here in Gardaran, and a design palette that I think might follow what we did over at Hoffin's Arcane Needle Shop. Now, let's go over there and have a look, and I'll try to explain a little bit more what's going on in my mind. But I do want to take a very quick moment to say a massive thank you to the incredible Hallowed Animations for the 5 gifted subs. Behold! 5 new mages have entered Trillium, escorted by the wonderful Hallowed. And right behind them, behold, 5 more mages are upon us. Thank you for the escort, Fallen. Thank you both for the 5 gifted subs. Very, very generous. Thank you, Meridian. Thank you for the 100 biddies also. And Fallen, thank you for the 33 months in a row, plus the gifted subs. Yo, Fallen, that's super generous. Thank you. Also, Eighth is back at it with the 7 months. Thank you so much. My goodness, guys. Much love kicking off on this here Thursday. Thank you so much. Level hype train, and it's still going. Crazy. Zomki, your phone's about to die. Oh, that is terrible timing. Get it plugged in immediately. We got things to do. So, here we are. Back in the shopping district at Arcane's Hoffen Needle Company. And I actually kind of really love this building design. It's very similar to the building that I did last season. In fact, it was inspired by the shirt shop that I made last season. Was it last season? Yeah, last season, right? And I think this sort of Parisian style building might suit Trillium City quite nicely. Also, is everything really soft? Have I turned like all the things down? Weather, let's turn environment and stuff up a little bit. But yeah, like for square buildings, maybe, just maybe, this is the design palette that we are looking for. Sort of multi-storied, nice big windows. It's got the whimsical vibes that I'm looking for over in Trillium City. And I mean, initially I wanted to make all the buildings in Trillium the same, but I think that might just end up looking really boring and almost copy-pasty, like everything's just been copied and pasted over and over again. And that's not entirely the look I'm going for. So these are not the correct colors for Trillium, I suspect. And a trading hall might want to have some sort of a blue roof, but unfortunately we don't have any blue stairs. I mean, Prismarine might be fine, but I maybe have to think a little bit more about the roof design. Because these roofs do have a sort of indent in them, right? Like this. And if we're going to use solid color blocks like blue blocks, then we don't get any stairs. So we can't do that. But as far as the design goes, I kind of like how it's square, but not. It's got sort of, rounded corners to it, which I think is a great look. And all in all, we get to throw some color into it, right? Each story can be a different color. And that just adds like you can imagine in Trillium, this is going to be both an arcane and, well, both a Magicka and Mechanica building, right? So one floor could be white and one floor could be blue. And that would really bring the colors of Arcane together in Trillium in this sort of building. So I'm thinking maybe sort of a square building over there in Trillium City might be what we're after. But a square building comes with some challenges, of course. It's not going to leave us with a lot of space for a cleric hall. And we probably want at least 10 clerics in the hall so that we can trade for Bottles O Enchanting. And, we're going to need like quite a lot of that. Quite a lot of space. So I'm thinking we probably need to do the same thing that we did with the Arcane Laboratory and actually build the cleric hall beneath the building itself. I've been trying to figure out what this building will be, lore-wise. Maybe it's like a church or something, but I don't really like the idea of having a church. I don't think there's like a religion in this story. Maybe it's like a library, but that doesn't make any sense. There's clerics like brewing stuff, creating magical potions out of flesh, actually, technically speaking. So if you guys have any ideas what this sort of building could be, hit me up. But in the meantime, Mayfire, 31 months of OG support. The Gamers Outreach was so awesome. You smashed it. Thank you so very much, May. And a big thank you to everybody who came out for Gamers Outreach, and a special thank you to all of you behind the scenes that helped me with my Q&A panel. Without you guys, we couldn't have done we did the Q&A panel slightly better this year than we did last year, so that's good. It was an improvement at the very least. So, and that was all thanks to the wonderful team in the background, making sure that the questions were coming through to me correctly. Mother of Gamers here with a gifted sub to Emma's Mary also. Thank you, MOG. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Appreciate it. And guys, that is the hype train at Choo Choo. The hype chests are on the way, apparently. And that's a massive thanks to all of your wonderful generosity. Thank you, everybody. Mara says, will you be attending TwitchCon Rotterdam? I shall be there, yes. And very much looking forward to it. Cannot wait to get to Rotterdam for TwitchCon. It's going to be great. Fedus suggests an apothecary. Aha, interesting. Mayfire suggest an academy. I think an academy is a nice idea, but it's probably too small, right? Like, this is too small of an area for an academy type situation. You know, an academy asks for like a really big building, like a sort of university style building, I suspect. An apothecary is interesting though, but what is the difference between well, there is a difference between an apothecary and a laboratory, right? Like, a laboratory is creating the potions, and an apothecary is selling the potions. Yeah, I guess that actually works, right? Like, the apothecary is where the potions are sold to the citizens of Trillium. They're produced, of course, in the... I need to get some blocks here, guys. They're produced, of course, in the laboratory. But then they're sold in the apothecary. Okay, I can dig that. I can dig that. And then we can make a little, like, shop front. I mean, it's not for the hermits, right? It's just for Trillium, but it'll be a little shop front with a little cleric upstairs sort of selling his wares. And then down below, we could have the actual trading hall itself. JT says, apothecary is formulating, compounding, and selling. Aha. Curious. I wonder if that is a lovely point. I wonder if there is some sort of way in which, I don't know, there's like a pipe system or something that might be feeding the apothecary from the trading or from the laboratory. You know, maybe there's an in-between building over here, some sort of a brewery or something, and everything's going into here and then going into the apothecary for final processing. That could be pretty good. So, I think to kick this project off, let's start placing some blocks, guys. If you ever get stuck with projects in Minecraft, just start placing the blocks, and hopefully inspiration will come. It doesn't always come, but, you know, you got to do your best. I think we're going to get some moss over here, actually. Ooh, and False showed me her wonderful moss farm today. I might go steal a little bit of moss from there, because I've got some moss somewhere, but don't know where it is. And it's much easier to come in here. Plus, False has a really cool moss farm. Check it out. Boom, we hit this button. This door opens over here. Beautiful. We go down the scaffoldage. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And here is where the moss is at. I think I just need like 3 stacks. That should be fine. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you, False. I delivered to False a whole bunch of splash potions of infestation today. So we have a bit of a trade bargain going on. Infestation potions for moss blocks. Seems like a good deal. So yes, that is the plan, everybody, over here in Trillium City. I'm actually quite happy because I finally have something in my head that makes sense. I have been working hard to figure out where we go from here in the series, and I think this makes a lot of sense because we can go apothecary into potion shop, right? This feels like a nice trajectory for the season. And we can start providing potions to the Hermitcraft server too, which is great. Although I think the first thing that we're going to need to do is sort of flatten out this land a little bit so that we can maximize the size of the apothecary. So first things first, let's just do a little bit of terraforming over here. And we'll take it from there. Oh! Also, something that I realized... Oh, we have to do this first, actually. Oh, no, guys. I've got bad news. There has been a derp here in the streets of Trillium. A derp that I'm not proud of. I wish I'd seen this, actually, at the time when I did it. Please do remind me that this is where we're going to keep all the blocks. We'll get back to these a little bit later. But for now, I am going to need some shears. Let me explain. And then we can actually get busy... moving the trees. We got to move the trees, everybody. We got to move the trees. Look at this. I planted these trees along the main road of Trillium. They look amazing, but for some reason, I indented them by 1, which doesn't make any sense because the, this part of the tree, the trunk, is a wall, so it doesn't actually take up the whole block, right? So it could actually very easily go here, and that means we just get 1 more block of space to build buildings in each of these quadrants. So we do need to move all of these trees, which is unfortunate. Over to Minthraid Thadron Eledias to get some iron, and we can make some shears. And it shouldn't be too tricky to move these things. I'll just move the trees on the side of the apothecary that we're working on. We won't go too crazy over here. Else it'll take the whole stream to move all of those trees. But yeah, in the meantime, that gives us a little bit of an opportunity to catch up with one another. I hope everybody's week has been going well so far. Yeah, the poor trees. I mean, you know, they got to come down. You know what? In fact, this won't be as big of a task as I anticipated, actually, because we can just move these ones, right? Let's just move these ones. Like where we're working today. I don't want to spend too much time doing stuff that isn't important for the episode. So we will just move these two. Oh, we only have to move 2 trees? Okay, well, all of these shears are pointless then. As is this iron. It's fine. We have infinite. Minthedron is an excellent iron farm. Working its butt off over there. Creating more iron than I'll ever need in a gazillion years. But yes, we'll need to move 2 of these bad boys. I mean, we could ask the trees to magically scooch over, JT. True, we could, but alas, our lore only exists within our minds. And there are some mathematical processes that are not possible. As much as we wish it was so. Sony says, no exams this week, so you're good? Nice. Wait, is it exam time? I'm so confused about exams. I guess they are at different times of the year in different countries and whatnot, right? But in South Africa, exams are sort of in October/November. But I don't know, the schooling system might have changed. You guys might do like multiple exams these days. Maybe you've got like mid-year exams and end-of-year exams. But yeah, sounds like some of you guys are doing some exam stuff, so I hope that's going well for you. Hey, Ballisto, thank you for the 14 months in a row. Appreciate it, dude. And Boots, I guess, is here with the 6 months. How the time flies, it certainly does. Absolutely incredible how fast the time evaporates. Okay, I should have brought some building blocks with me, actually. GCSEs have started now and finish at the end of May. Oh, so in the UK, you guys are doing GCSEs. Okay, I see. I see. Well, good luck to all of you you're currently doing your GCSEs. May you do well and prosper. Okay, can I remember how to make these things, is the question. I think it starts with... let's see. Just azalea leaves, I suppose. Nino says, end of year is in May, so usually exams are spring, summer here. Oh, I see. Okay, it's tied to the seasons, right? I get it now. Okay. Right. How did I make these trees again? I think it's like, wait a minute. Then it's like a square. Yeah, then it's a square. Then it's like this. Okay, it's all coming back to me now. Mephisaya says, good week, rough day today. At least Rendog is streaming. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry to hear you had a rough day. It happens, right? It happens. Hey, that's the great thing about being human, everybody. We all get to experience the same trials and tribulations together. And it's certainly, I often take comfort in knowing that, you know, if I'm having a really rough time in life or having a rough day, that there are others out there that are, you know, also going through similar things. And, you know, you don't have to fight your battles alone. Even if the other people out there that are going through things that you are, you can't exactly talk to them about it. It's nice to know that, you know, you're in the trenches with somebody else somewhere in the world, you know? Okay, so that's tree 1 shifted over. I suspect that we won't have enough azalea leaves for the next one, so I think we'll build the center of this one out of these leaves here. I did want to add a little bit more leaf variation into these leaves at some point, though. Falling Star says, speaking of GCSEs, gotta go. I've got a drama exam to revise for. Best of luck. May the heart of the drama be within you, and may you smash that exam. Dig deep within your own lore and make it happen. Oh my goodness gracious, we need to get some noises cooking over here, friends, because the wonderful DTG Kosh is here with 25 gifted subs. Behold! For Grand Magus Kosh has arrived on the streets of Trillium. Bring forth the trumpets, prepare the banquet. for 25 mages from across the world have arrived in the capital city, ready to make it their home, escorted by Grand Mage Kosh. Thank you very much, sir, for your continued support here of my work on Twitch. You've been looking after me for so many years, and I can't express my gratitude and appreciation. Thank you so much, Kosh. Hope you're doing well, man. A Seltsam Freundlich is here. Wait a minute. Wait one freaking minute. We need to make some noise. Behold! Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Wait. I need to get some reverb up in here, man. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Reverb. Also, put some echo. Behold! Grand Magi Seltsam Freundlich is here on the streets of Trillium, having escorted 50 mages from all over the world to the grand capital of Gardoran. A treacherous journey it was. They faced many obstacles along the way, including a very hungry dragon. But together, they came together and vanquished the beast, and feasted on its flesh one evening for dinner. Welcome to all of the mages and to Grand Mage Seltsam Freundlich. Thank you very much for the 50 gifted subs. That is super generous. Wait, how do I turn this off again? Wait. Okay. Okay, good. It's professional. Professional around here, friends. There we go. Okay. Seltsam, thank you so much. That is outrageously generous. Thank you. And that's right off the back of Kosh's incredibly generous 25 too. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, guys. A Piece of Cheese is here with a 15 months of tier 3 support. Behold! What is above a Grand Mage? Wait. There's not many other... I need to come up with different types of mages, apparently. Behold, Grand Mage, A Piece of Cheese, has returned to the streets of Trillium after a journey to the abyssal underworld. Thank you for the 15 months of tier 3 support. Cheese, appreciate you. Rain, you're so cool, please don't explode. I'll do my best. I'll do my best not to explode. Thank you very much, Cheese. Yeah, we need a magic hierarchy, everybody. We need to come up with some sort of magi hierarchy of some kind, apparently. Okay, hold on. Let me try and remember if... Am I doing this correctly now? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I think mistakes have already been made. This is all a mess. Let's start again. All the Grand Mages with their wonderful support tonight has made my brain explode, apparently. Cannot place blocks. The easiest of tasks. Make a tree, Rendog. Jeez. Okay, hold on. Let me think about this again. Okay. I think it's a center a bit like this, right? Wait a minute. It's a center bit like this. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. No, that's not right either. Wait, is it? Oh, it is right. And then it's like this. Okay, cool. Oh, goodness gracious, guys. You would think that after the hundreds of custom trees that I've made in my life that I would be able to do this nice and easily, but whenever the stream turns on, Hermit brains just stop functioning correctly. Also, I somehow don't have enough leaves for this situation, which is unfortunate. Let's go get some more Azalea leaves. Grander Mage. Oh, the Archmage. True. The Archmages and the Great Grand Mage. The Great Archmage. The Grand Archmage. Okay, there's loads. There's loads. There's loads of mage variations. My brain just 404'd in that very moment. Seltsam, you and Kosh, you both managed to melt my brain this evening, so thank you so much for that. Appreciate it as always. Wait a minute. Are these not Azalea? Okay, Achachia. Wait, we need Azalea, not Achachia. Okay, hold on. Got the wrong leaves. Yeah, we should have written a recipe for the trees. True. Hey, Jinx, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate it. Do I have any of the other type of leaves left? There we go. Azaleas. Okay, that's what we need. Okay, good. So far, we've made 0 progress on the new project, by the way. If you've just come into the stream, we are going to be working on a trader hall as my next major project for Season 11. And the trader hall is going to go over here. So we're just making a little bit of space. We're moving these trees forward a notch so we get some more space here. And we're sort of terraforming this area and prepping it for a new building. I think by the end of the stream, if we can have the foundations of the apothecary laid out, plus a nice big trading hall dug out underneath. That's kind of my goal for today. So let's see if we can keep focused, guys. No distractions, okay? This is a Shenane-free zone this evening. Luckily, it's just Cub, Jev, Ren, and AFK, Etho, and Impulse currently. So Shenanes should be to a minimum. Hopefully. Wait, where did I put the stuff? Over here, right? The suspension bridge mage. True, we could start getting really weird with the mage stuff, right? Like, we can get real weird with it. Elevanda says, the city is looking gorgeous. Thanks, Elevanda. I mean, it needs so much more work. You know, we're missing so many buildings and stuff, so I appreciate the love. The city of Gondoran, in my mind, is just so much more impressive than what we have currently. So I'm hoping I can get us to a much more impressive state of affairs here in Gondoran. As fast as humanly possible, but, you know, cities in Minecraft take a long time to make, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I guess, like, this is a mega base. I don't really know what the definition of mega base is. I guess it's just really big base, right? I suppose in the Hermitcraft, in a Hermitcraft sense of things, a mega base is something that takes you the whole season to make, right? So it's kind of a base that you work on for, like, at least a year, I guess. So with that in mind, this definitely qualifies as a mega base, I suppose. A massive empty house. Aha, yes. That is probably more in line with the true definition of a mega base in Hermitcraft. Certainly we love building big things and not putting anything in them. True. I'm certainly guilty of this myself. I have quite a lot of buildings here that have nothing in them. They look grand, but are empty within. I mean, the plan is to always fill them up, right? Like, it's not like we make them empty on purpose. Like, the plan is to fill them with stuff. We just, you know, I mean, look, all hermits have a tutudium. And the tutudiums get filled with tasks over time, and eventually the brains run out of juice. Or at least, perhaps the brains run out of time more than juice, I guess. Okay, cool. So, we've kind of flattened this area. And now, we can definitely see there is a square in here, isn't there? Like this. It's kind of small, though. Yeah. I mean, maybe it doesn't have to be a square. Maybe the main entrance could be a square. So let's figure this out. I guess, like, this would be one front of the building. And I suppose what we could do is use this angle over here to decide where the other side of the building goes. So I guess it's like something like this. And then we could potentially, it depends how much space we get in here, right, from this particular building. Let's work out where, yeah, I mean, this is about as far as we can go here. So actually what this ends up being is more of a rectangle than a square, I guess. Which I suppose is okay. I'm not mad about it, though. It's not a great shape for a building, you know? I'm, like, particularly worried about the roof of this, but this would kind of be the foundation. I mean, I guess it's okay. It's not a lot of space in there, though, you know? Yo, Asakari, what's up? Hi, Ren and Chad. I have beverage, dinner, and cake. What are we doing? You have cake? May I has the cake, please? Oh, Man, I would do a lot for a bit of cake right now. Not gonna lie. I'm currently on a sort of a bit of a food detox at the moment. I enjoyed myself in Seattle quite a bit. And thanks to all of your wonderful support before I went over to Seattle, I had a little bit of pocket money that I managed to spend on treating some of my fellow hermits to some lovely meals and treating my own stomach to the wonders of American cuisine, including, oh, guys, I had a very interesting bit of foodage in Seattle, which to this day I am so delighted about. And in fact, I am desperate to try and find this thing again, although I suspect that I don't think I will ever find this pastry in the world again. It feels like this was maybe exclusive to Seattle, maybe, or at least exclusive to the US. I don't actually know, but I want to see if some of you guys out there might know what this confectionery is. It was called, every morning we went to like a coffee shop for breakfast. And it was always like the sort of same breakfast crew that went to the coffee shop. This was after the Gamers Outreach event when we went and spent some time in Seattle. And the breakfast crew was me, False, Martin, Ollie, Grian, Cleo, and Scott. It was like the breakfast crew. And then Jem came sometimes too. But for the most part, like it was the eaters, you know, who got the whole breakfast thing going on. And we found like a really nice little coffee shop that we ended up just going to every morning. And they had a whole bunch of amazing breakfasts, like really, really nice things. They had sort of traditional things that I enjoyed, like breakfast-filled croissants, you know, sort of croissants with like bacon and egg in them. And like really massive croissants that they made in-house, you know, they weren't like sort of brought in, and really, you know, American-sized croissants, you know, like the croissant was the size of a small cake kind of deal, you know. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And they also had incredible pastries, like really awesome pastries. In fact, they had some pastries from, they had some European pastries there. I can't remember the names. If there are any Norwegians in chat right now, it was a pastry that kind of looked like an upside-down cup. It looked like a cup covered in sugar. It was called a fundin or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. But the pastry that blew my mind was called a churro cruffin. A churro cruffin. So this thing was a combination of a churro, a muffin, and a croissant. A churro cruffin. It was filled with like some sort of custard cream. It was like flaky on the outside, like a croissant, right? And it was in the shape of a massive muffin. And when I say a massive muffin, I mean this thing could feed like 3 people. I mean, I ate it all, of course. Although I think I gave a bit of my cruffin to Martin. I can't remember. But yes, it was a huge, delicious pastry called a churro cruffin. Now, has anybody heard of this? This thing before? Or is this a Seattle thing? Or was this exclusive to that coffee shop? It's unclear to me. By the way, Metatrix, thank you so much for the 2 months of resubbage. Appreciate it so much. And thanks again for all the lovely support tonight, guys. A special thank you to Seltsam and to Kosh for the wonderful, generous gifted subs a little bit earlier on. And thanks to all of you guys coming in and resubbing and subbing today. I appreciate it. JT's heard of them, never had one. A cruffin, yes, not a churro cruffin. Okay, cool. Van Sander says, I'm 3 hours south of Seattle, have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, good. Sounds like something that place has created in-house. Yep. That's what I thought. That's what I suspected too. Yeah, I'd never heard of a cruffin. I heard of a churro because I spent a lot of time in Spain at one point in my life, and I used to have churros all the time. They're amazing. If you guys don't know what a churro is, it's basically, how do we describe this, everybody? Okay, let me build it for you, all right? So imagine a vat of like magma temperature oil, right? And above this vat of magma temperature oil is a squeezy machine filled to the brim with donut batter, right? And as the donut batter goes through the squeezy machine, it goes through like a funnel that makes it sort of have rigid edges, you know? So it's not just like a long line of batter, it's kind of ridged like this. And it's ridged to make it extra crispy, right, when it hits the oil. And it goes straight into the oil and cooks really, really quickly. It gets super crispy on the outside. And it's about the thickness of your thumb and about, I don't know, 10 centimeters. They can be really long, they can be really short. It just depends on the churro maker, how long they are. They can also be like really thick too. And they come straight out of the oil into sugar. The whole thing gets covered in sugar. You get a cup of like liquid chocolate or any, like lots of different types of dips, you know, but I always went for the chocolate option, the liquid chocolate option. And you dip that bad boy into the chocolate and then straight into your face. And the interior of the churro is soft and fluffy, and the outside is super crispy, and the chocolate is hot and drippy and gooey, and it is just it's magnificent. It is magnificent indeed. Okay, well, anyway, apparently talking about food makes progress. Maybe we should just talk about food on stream from now on, everybody. We actually make some progress out here. Yo, oh my goodness, everybody, behold! For Grand Archmage Zomki has arrived after a long and tedious battle through the forests of the wild, with 10 apprentice mages in tow, escorted to the streets of Trillium. 10 gifted subs from Zonky. Thank you very much, Zom. Appreciate you. That is so kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And welcome to all the mages. Welcome to Trillium City. Find yourself a home and go forth and prosper. Or something. Okay, cool. So, what do we think about this? This sort of shape for a building. It's similar to the shape of the apothecary, or the laboratory, actually. Because the laboratory was originally going to be just like a square house like this. And then we actually designed this on stream too. We added this little bit here. I actually kind of dig it. Although we are doing the same thing again, but I guess that's okay. Also, let's get a feel for size here. I guess like the entrance into this... ooh, it might actually be here, right? This could be the entrance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, let's just pay attention to actual sizing here too. Let's make sure this is an odd number across. Then we can make a nice centralized door. Of course, Trillium was designed by the mechanical class of mages, and they would have ensured everything was mathematically aligned and symmetrical. And so thus we must do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, well, I guess this will be a double door into this. Cool. This is actually bigger than I thought then, right? Like, this is a lot of space that I will need to fill. Thing is, though, these buildings do need to be relatively large so that we have enough width to make a nice, tall, pointy roof, right? So we do need to make sure that the buildings are large. I guess this is okay for now. I do like this, I think. This is pretty good. It's pretty good. I was kind of hoping that this building would be square, though, so that we could experiment a little bit more with square buildings. I wonder how far away we are from a square. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's 17 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 this way. So we would have to lose 2 blocks from this side. Actually, we could make this square and still keep it awesome, right? we'd have to lose 2 blocks from there and then 2 blocks from here. That should make it square, and that moves this door 1 block this way. That just shrinks the building a little bit. It also gives a little bit more space around the building for like gardens and maybe like shrubbery. I think what's missing in the city is like hedging, you know? Some like nice hedges along the roads. So this line I can see being like a really cool hedge of some kind. That could be pretty sweet. Let's get rid of this. And that should be a square now. And maybe we can find like a really cool design where the triangular roof is, there's 4 sides to it, right? There's like one on this side, one on that side, one on that side, one on that side, and then it connects in some interesting way to this little outcroppage here. Interesting. Okay, is that... It doesn't feel square, does it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 13. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that is square. It just doesn't look square from this angle. Let's go and look at the top. Do they demand shrubbery? I mean, you know, shrubbery makes anything look a little bit better. I mean, the building is kind of like cute now, right? It's it's definitely smaller than... It could actually shift 1 block that way, I think, right? The whole thing. Could even shift into this space here a little bit. This is quite a lot of space, actually, from the front of this building to here. Which I'm not a huge fan of, but maybe... What does it look like from the main street of Trillium? I mean, I guess it's fine. And then, I mean, this is the main road. So I think we probably want to have some sort of cool lining to the main road. So actually, maybe this works nicely. Because that means we can push this back by a block and add some really cool, like, lining or something here. No idea what yet, but it's kind of where my head's at with that. And then this is like a much smaller space to work with. It'll be pretty easy to interiorly decorate this without much fuss, I think. Then we got like a really big space over here for something. So maybe like a fountain or something can go here to occupy this space. And then there is, I mean, there's not that much space here, but there is space for something here too, right? Maybe another custom tree or something over here. I feel like the building's maybe a little bit too small, but maybe if we expand it by 1. I like having 3 blocks on this side, though. I suspect that there will be stuff that comes out like this, and that there might be fencing here and stuff. Yeah, actually, you know what? This is good. This is good. I like this. Yo, a tangible llama. Thank you very much for the gifted sub. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And Llama has invited Kamads to come and join us in the city of Trillium. Thank you very much, Llama. Appreciate you. Maybe street lamps. True. Street lamps could be really cool. Oh, and the trees could then move back. True. I kind of like the trees on the new positioning, though. Like right up against the road. I think that's cool. Yeah, I think this is fine, and it's going to be much easier to make these open spaces do something cool than to try and like make this building diagonal. I definitely am going to make diagonal buildings though, but in the sections that are easily diagonal, right? Like this one here, this makes like a really nice, clean diagonal building. But this shape here, this is nonsense. This is a nonsense shape here. I mean, potentially we want to like... The building here and the building here should probably be the same, right? There should be some sort of symmetry there, I think. Mathematically floating street lamps. Ooh, that's a cool idea. Can't you follow the shape? I tried it, and it looked terrible. It looked really, really bad. Like, it's actually bigger than it looks, right? From up here, it kind of looks like a small space, but it's pretty large. And so you can imagine a roof this size... It just sort of looked a hot mess, especially because everything in Trillium is so symmetrical. And this shape was like not a symmetrical shape. So it just kind of stood out, you know, it didn't really work that well. Could put a bridge between them. Ooh, that's a really awesome idea, actually. Right? Like, there could be a bridge over here. Ooh, I love that. You just notice that the odd shape where the building's going kind of look like an elytra wing, says Eighth. Yeah, they do look like elytra wings. Oh my goodness, look. That's cool. Yeah, they are elytra wings. That's epic. Huh. You know what though, guys? I kind of feel this needs to move one this way, right? I think we need to move this whole thing one block that way. TBH. It's sitting a little bit too flush here. Although I guess if we move it one block this way... Oh no, it won't be flush here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's move it one block this way. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice spot. Never actually saw that until this very moment. That is super cool. Kind of makes me want to do something with that, but... The lungs of the city, says Jenks. Yeah, they do look like lungs too. Oh, that's a really wonderful analogy. The lungs of the city. Cool. Right, this moves back by one. And, oh, you know what's going to happen here, though? We're going to end up with a double door entrance, but I guess that's okay. Oh, no, we keep the same entrance because we moved it by one. Okay, cool. All right, let's have a look at this new positioning. Yeah, for some reason that just feels correct. Am I right? Man, Minecraft is so crazy, guys. Minecraft is like painting. Like, you just... Something feels off, and then you just do a little brush stroke, and then it's right. That fits really nicely into that area, into that little shape there, right? I think that's a really cool thing. That looks great. Mathemagics indeed. Behold! Behold, my fellow Archmages of Trillium City, Mathemagics occurs before your very eyes. Let's sleep. Oh, man. To cross the bridge, you must answer me these riddles 3. Ooh, that's... Wait, are you suggesting we put a troll underneath the Bridge of Trillium? Yes, to cross the Bridge of Trillium, you must answer these riddles 3. I love it. By the way, everybody, little bit of an exclusive preview. I was busy yesterday doing some super secret recording. Aha! Super secret recording. Hey, I can't tell you what it is, but I'll give you some hints. The Trollium. The Trollium, that's awesome. It involved the Hermitcraft server, but it did not involve the Hermitcraft server. Aha. What could it mean? Riddle me this, riddle me that. What could it mean? That's all you get. Okay. That's cool. You know what? I kind of want to do the same thing on that side now, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I heard a ding-a-ling in my ear. Who's responsible? It's Adaki1. Thank you very much to Major Sadaki for the gifted sub. Behold, everybody, Adaki has escorted one mage into Trillium. The more the merrier, I say. Also, more exclusive previews. I've got other things coming up soon too. Things. Many things. So many things. Well, not that many things, but some amount of things are coming. Oh, very exciting. I shall tell you more when we get there. For I cannot tell you now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. Oh, we'd have to do a different thing here? This is 13 across, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, wait a minute. Why is this... Oh, it is aligning? Oh, no. Are we mathematically unaligned? The The symmetry is off. Wait, what have I done? How is this wrong? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this wing one block smaller than that wing? Oh no. Yeah, the symmetry is false and not in the way that we like. True. Oh, this is really bad. Oh, wait a minute. Where? Whoopsie. That is a Ren the Bot. Why is Ren the Bot doing that? Hold on, guys. Let me stop that. That command should not be running. That is a command from a long time ago. 1 second, everybody. Let me just disable that one. Which one is this? Disable, disable. Wait. It is disabled? Where did that one come from? Ren the Bot is taking over. It's becoming sentient, everybody. I mean, if it is sentient, it's very dumb. It should know that was a promo we did a long time ago, and that's over now. Thank you, JT. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, this is reasonably disturbing. No one will notice, though, right? Like, it's fine. It's probably got something to do with these roads here, like this corner road here. I mean, they look identical, right? But oh no, this one's thicker, right? 1, 2. This one's thicker than this one, I think. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, at least I've identified the issue. You see this diagonal road is a little bit thicker. It actually looks better. So I think I'll expand that one over there. But this should be 1 block. Like this diagonal should be 1 block this way. Okay, panic averted. The symmetry of the cities, like the entire city, is still in place, so we don't have to stress too much about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we complete the square. The lungs of Trillium City. That is such a cool, idea. I kind of want to make that a thing somehow. Okay, then we have to do this again, right? 1, 2, 3, and 1. 1, 2, 3, and wall. I guess that's on this side then, right? 1, 2, 3, and 1. 1, 2, 3, and wall. 1, 2, 3, and wall. Okay, and then this... how long was this thing again? I've run out of blocks. Dang it. Right, we have to go scrounging around for some more stone. Oh, you know what? I know where there's a bunch of stone. Down below in the depths of the laboratory, where we did a massive excavation. And I've left a whole bunch of stone down there. And we have to go deep into the noodles to find it, too. Yep, all of this eventually ends up in storage, but not on this day. Don't think about it, guys. Ignore that you saw that chest full of stuff. Okay? Doesn't exist. Old man is here. Hey, OM. How you doing, my friend? We built this city on moss and stone. We built this city. We built Trillium City on moss and stone. Oh, man. If only we could do that as a song with Jono. That'd be so epic. We'd get copyright striked out of our minds, though. Dang it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess it could fall under parody, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, but the entrance is here. It's not on the other side. Okay. Nice. Okay, moss. We need to fix up all of this here too. Lots of hermits join in on this very fine evening. Hello to False. Cub currently streaming too. Very nice. It would be a fun break from the cheese streams. Yeah, guys, if you're not watching my brother on YouTube, you are missing out. You know what my brother's YouTube channel reminds me of? It reminds me of like old school YouTube. And I don't say that in a mean way. I say that in the best of ways. In my opinion, old school YouTube was the best YouTube that ever existed. And Jono's really finding like a very cool like style of YouTubing that reminds me of the old days, where YouTubers would just like do really interesting and weird things. And Jono's currently running a cheese saga on his channel, all around the Cheese Dream song that he created. He was challenged to make a song by Green and Mumbo when they were messing around with some note blocks or something. And it's kind of extended into like a longer bit. And that's kind of, like what YouTubers used to do. They used to like latch onto something and then it would get weirder and weirder and weirder over time. And his last Cheese Dream video is incredible. One of my favorite YouTube videos I've watched in a long time. It literally made me belly laugh. It's amazing. The music in the video is so incredible. Am I right, guys? The music and the dancing. But the music, though. The music is crazy. Oh, man. That is not moss. Do I have any more moss? I must have moss, surely. Oh, my good lord, guys. Oh, this chest monster is just the worst. These are azalea shrubs. They are not moss. We will eventually get to some more sorting, everybody. Maybe we'll do some a little bit later on. Because, for the love of God. For the love of all the gods. This is not only painful for me, but also painful for you. Exactly. Metatrix knows what's up. The music was mind-blowing. Someone called John Cage. Exactly. Needs a record deal immediately. And a dance deal, too, because Jono can move. The jiggle, the patented Jono jiggle. It's an incredible move. Anyway, I highly encourage you all to go and check out my brother on YouTube. He's doing very interesting work, and I'm fascinated to watch. Whenever a video comes out, I'm like, yes, there's a new Jono video. What's he going to do this time? Where have all my torches gone? This place used to be lit up perfectly, and now it is not. Right, into the chest monster we go. There must be torches somewhere. Speaking of the man and the legend himself, he is here with us, hanging out on the streets of Trillium. Jono Jiggle Jiggle, what's up, bro? Your last video was amazing, dude. The cheese dream dance video was incredible. Like, the music in that video is just mind-blowing. Best song I've ever heard. Anyway, are there literally no torches here? Are we going to have to make torches? I think this might be the case, friends. For there are no torches in sight. And mobs are no doubt spawning out there as we speak. Okay, hold on. We have to make some torches. Yeah, exactly, Jono. It's abstract and provocative at the same time. Exactly, Jono. You know? It asks the real questions. About life, about the universe, about everything. It questions our existential existence like no other piece of media has ever done before it. It truly is a masterwork of genius. Jiggle, jiggle. Cheese is the meaning of life. It's true. I mean, you know, we can't argue with that. Cheese is got to be one of the greatest things that exists on this planet. Okay. The lungs of Trillium are in place. That's pretty cool. This kind of makes me want to make more, you know, more building. Like, like for the episode, it might be interesting to have some foundations laid out here for the next episode, so that at least it looks like some progress is being made, even if there are no progress being made. Jono says, Mum and Dad are so proud of us. True. How far we have come in our lives. Their aspirations for us as young children have surely been met, nay, surpassed, I say. Jiggle, jiggle. The cheese magic of Trillium. I don't even know what that means, but I like it. Oh, there's no more chest monster here. Well, I cleaned up one chest monster, apparently. Guys, I need more moss. I don't know. I know I have moss somewhere, but it ain't here. Perhaps here. New? New. New. No moss. Okay, well, I just want to make a little bit of moss then. We'll make some moss somewhere. Do I have any in the inventory? I do. Okay, good, good, good. Also, sweep, please? Okay. If only we had access to a moss farm. True. I've already taken some moss from False today, though, so I don't want to take too much, you know. You don't want to get the Queen of Body Parts angry, you know what I'm saying? You will lose body parts faster than you can jiggle jiggle. And that's a fact. We'll just do some of this. It's fine. I mean, progress is progress, people. You know what I mean? Oh, Etho can hook us up with some moss. Oh, that would be very kind of you, good sir. Thank you, Etho. I mean, the more the merrier. But, you know, a couple stacks would be perfect. Big shout out to Ethos, currently hanging out with us here on stream, everyone. Very nice. Also, Jono is back with the 73 freaking months jiggle jiggle. That's crazy, Jay. Crazy, team. 73 months ago. What were we even doing 73 months ago, dude? I think we were working on the Season 7 Rent-A-Lorian soundtrack, right? Pretty sure. Did I see the Whimsy Geysers? I have not seen the Whimsy Geysers, no. I am intrigued, though. What is, in fact, a Whimsy Geyser? What is that? A couple of stacks. Have I seen Ethos Moss Farm? I mean, I can pretty much guess that it is some incredible monstrosity that churns up more moss than an entire server will ever require. The geysers are fun. Oh, they're like a new Minecraft thing? Cool. That's pretty cool. What do they do? Are they kind of like bubble columns or something? That sort of erupt every now and then? Is that how they work? Oh, it's the geysers with the sulfur cubes. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, they'll launch you in the air. Nice. Yeah, I tend to try like not look at updates too much because I like being surprised by them. But that does sound pretty sweet. Like, can you remake them in a different place? Like, if I wanted to put a geyser in Trillium, would I be able to do that? Or are they like static? Are they kind of like mob spawners that are static in the world that you can't really do much with? You can move them. Interesting. It's Etho. Hey, Etho. What's up, dude?
Hey. You don't even need a elytra. The hat just keeps you up.
It's true. I just need a swift breeze. Oh, my good lord.
There you go, man.
Jeez, dude.
If you ever need moss, just take it right out of my farm. You don't even have to ask. Okay?
Amazing. Oh, dude, thank you so much. I mean, that's probably more moss than I will ever use in a lifetime.
It goes quick, though.
True, especially when you're like mossificating an entire zone. You know? Mm-hmm. How you doing anyway, good, brother? You good?
I've been good, yeah. How about you?
Yeah, not too bad.
From your trip?
Yeah, I picked up whatever loogie we all got
Ooh.
in Seattle. I don't know who to blame, really. I think it could be anybody. It could have been anyone. It could have been the airplane, but it was a bad one. And I think
Honestly,
the majority of us got it.
Even airports
Mhm.
get you. There's a lot of nastiness going around airports.
For sure. And if you're not
Did you get sick,
desanitizing all the
right
time.
when you got home, or was it like 2 days later?
I felt it coming on like the last day in Seattle.
Oh, okay.
You know, like I woke up that morning and my nose was like a faucet had been turned on, and I was like, here we go.
Yep.
And then when I got back to England the next day, it just smashed me in the face, took me out for a week. So that was fun.
Yep.
But it was worth the pain, brother. It was worth the pain. You know?
Share the good times and the bad times, right?
Exactly. And we all got sick. So, well, except for Tango and Impulse.
Oh, they survived, yeah. I think Gem was fine too, right?
And Jem. And Scar.
Scar was good. I saw Scar, though, like every time he shook someone's hand, he had his, his sanitizer. He was ready.
I mean, we could have learned from him, you know? He's so good at keeping everything, like, germ-free.
Mm-hmm.
He's so good at it. But yeah, dude, it sucked, but it's fine. It's like summertime in England now, so... Well, almost summertime anyway.
Yeah, nice weather.
Yeah. Same for you, right? Like, it's starting to get nice.
It's just starting to get nice here. It was unusually cold this year for some reason for a long time.
Yeah, same here, dude. Like, the night times here are still, like, freezing. You know?
Yeah, same here.
And I turned my heating off like a couple weeks ago. And I don't want to turn it back on, you know, because it costs cash. But like
to run it or to switch it?
Well, to run it, you know, like it's got to heat up the house, and then you got to keep it on. And like I want to try save some money with the energy prices going up, but I don't know. I'm like in bed at night shivering.
Do you do electric heat there, or do you do natural gas?
It's gas, yeah. And,
it is gas. Oh,
yeah,
that's not that expensive, is it?
England has one of the highest gas prices in the world, I believe.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Which isn't great, but we have like faucets in our house, right? So it's hot water that gets pumped through your like radiators or whatever.
Yeah.
But you know, you got to use gas to like heat up the water. I mean, it could be in the new houses, it might be different, but my house is like 30 years old or something, so I still have like a very old system.
Right.
You know,
it's interesting here. Like the service fees cost more than the gas.
Really?
Yeah, like by far.
Really?
You'll spend
that's
like
crazy.
$5 or $10 on gas a month, and then it's like $70 of fees.
What?
Yeah.
So you just you pay the provider like a $70 a month like fee or whatever.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, well that sucks. I've been trying to do a bit of gardening. Mowed the lawn.
Oh, you start gardening? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean,
you work some peat moss into your soil or anything like that?
No peat moss, no.
Okay.
I'm not that good of a gardener, I'm afraid. I actually have like a moss problem, speaking of moss, in my lawn right now. Here especially in this part of England, moss is like quite a big problem for lawns. It propagates during like warm winters, and we had like a pretty warm winter. And my lawn is like turning into a section of my lawn is like basically moss now. I have no idea what to do. I went to the nursery and asked them, and they're like, you're going to have to use lime or something to kill the moss, and then you have to rake it up, and then you have to like replant the grass.
Oh,
I don't know, man. Yeah.
So it kills the grass that was there?
Yeah, well, it eventually just like chokes it out, right? Like it just takes over completely, and then... It actually doesn't look that bad. You know, it looks quite nice, but the problem is in the warm part of summer, it goes yellow. So your lawn just like doesn't get that nice like summery green look to it, you know? It's like it looks like your lawn is dead.
Yeah. That's interesting. I've never heard of a moss problem in my life. I've heard of clover problems and dandelion problems.
Oh, the dandelions, dude. I ripped up at least, like, I don't know, 60 dandelions this week.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And their root goes so deep, you know? You got to get all the way to the bottom of that root.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get the root.
Also, my azaleas were very unhappy, and I had to do some research into why. Are you interested in knowing why?
I don't know if you know this, Ren, but I used to do like gardening stuff.
Oh, you did? I did not know that.
Like semi-professional at it.
So. What? Okay, awesome. Yo, maybe you can help me out, dude.
Like what you got going on? Yeah.
Okay, so my azaleas are about 3 years old, 2.5 years old now, and I planted them in full sun when I first planted them. But I have a tree that has grown quite tall, quite close by, and it started to shade over 2 of the azaleas, and they've started to struggle with that, right? The leaves have gone like yellow, but the veins are green.
Right.
Which I think tells you that they're struggling with sunshine or lack of sunshine.
Sometimes another thing trees can do is like as they decompose the especially like pine trees, that kind of stuff, they can make the soil acidic too.
Ah, yes. However, azaleas are acidic loving plants. And this is the second problem that my my botanist told me about at the nursery. Here in the province that I live, the water is very lime heavy. So last year, I've been watering the azaleas just from the tap water, right? And over the accumulation of the last couple of years, the soil, she suggested the soil has become very alkaline because of the tap water. And so the acidity levels of the azaleas have dropped to the point where they're starting to get sick. Which is bad news, dude. Because how am I supposed to water them, you know?
Gotta use distilled
water for azaleas, bro?
No, I don't know.
Well, what she suggested is laying down a blanket of pine chippings.
Okay. Yeah.
Because as you said, right, they seep.
Pine makes it more acidic. We never have like too much base issue here. It's always too acidic here.
Oh, right. You have too much acidity. Interesting.
Yeah. So I don't know how to solve the other problem, but yeah, pine would probably do it.
Yeah. So I've added like I also bought some like acidic fertilizer or whatever. So I've watered them now, and today they came into full bloom and they look amazing. So that seems to be working. Cool. Yeah. This year, Etho, I'm also experimenting with a new vegetable.
Oh. What kind?
The humble mulge 2.
Mulge 2? I've never heard of this. What is this?
I think in North America it is the sugar snap pea. Snap.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have like a half a wine barrel that last year I tried to grow spinach in, but it failed for some. I don't understand why. It just didn't work out. So this year I want to try sugar snap peas.
Okay.
So I planted them, but then I was reading up on them, and they're climbers, right? Like you got to give them supports to like climb up of.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know this at all. So I don't really know what to do about this situation because they're planted in a barrel. Like how do I put climbers in there?
Or not?
No, they got to climb up like trellises, like a trellis. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to do about that, but
you can like put trellises into the soil.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any.
I don't even know what a trellis is.
It's usually it has few different levels. You can make them out of wood, sticks, or whatever.
Oh.
Some of them are metal.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and you can just stick it in a pot or whatever, and it'll go up that.
And then it'll grow up there. Okay, interesting. Dude, I also have another problem. Maybe you can help me with.
Okay.
I was mowing the lawn, and my lawn is kind of lined with big old wooden beams, right?
Okay.
So like I have like a little lawn, and then I have flower beds, but the separation between the lawn and the flower bed is via like a really big wooden beam.
Yeah.
Almost like a railway sleeper, I think. Something like that. And I noticed something, like while I was mowing the lawn, something caught my eye, and like a little mouse was like running along the wooden beam. I was like, oh, that's cute, whatever, you know? I don't mind that.
Mm-hmm.
But then the next morning, I went out to water the Mange 2s, and a bunch of like the innards of the wooden beam had been pushed out of like a hole onto the lawn. Mm-hmm. And so I've come to realize that there is a little mouse family living like in that wooden beam.
They're chewing their way through.
Yeah, I think they've made like a little nest in there because these beams have probably been here since the house was made like 30 years ago. So the inside of them are probably like just rotten away, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know what to do, dude, because they're going to breed. They're going to they're just going to keep propagating. But I don't want to hurt them, you know?
You don't want to hurt them? Oh boy, that makes it a little more tricky. Can you get a cat?
I mean, that's a good solution. Oh, you reckon? Do you think I have to?
They'll just keep it. They just keep like growing and growing.
Like, yeah.
They'll have a family, then they'll have more families, and then you got a big problem.
And then eventually they come into the house, right? And then it's really bad.
Your neighbors hate you then.
Oh, okay.
Is there any neighborhood cats around? Because sometimes they'll just deal it with.
I mean, there are neighborhood cats, but like I think they've made like a impenetrable nest inside of that thing. Like, I looked into the hole with the torch, and it goes super deep. It's like a burrow, you know. Like I don't know if the cats are gonna be able to deal with them.
Yeah, I would recommend putting traps down. Mice like Nutella a lot.
Nutella?
Yeah, that's like one of their favorite things. If you put the trap like where you think they're gonna travel, usually they travel near edges of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the trouble is, Etho, False says human traps are a thing. You dare kill that mouse. So I've got problems. If I hurt that mouse, I might be in trouble. But it's going to come in the house, though. Boy. It's going to poop everywhere.
I mean, I don't like hurting mice either, but at some point, they just cause so much damage.
Oh, humane. Okay, gotcha. Is a trap the most humane thing to use?
If it gets them quick, like usually they snap and boom, they're done, right? That's kind of what you want to happen.
Okay.
You don't want them to get caught and then they're like gnawing their leg off. That's bad.
Oh, dude. That hurts me. Yeah, no, we don't want that. So you don't buy cheap traps, right? Like you just get really proper
you want
ones.
A good strong trap.
Okay.
Get it done.
Okay. All right. I mean, what must be done, Ether. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
I lived in an apartment in London once many years ago, and I had a mouse in the house.
Oh no!
And I really didn't want to kill it, so
yeah, I
just kind of let it be. It had like 3 entrances. I mean, the place I was living in was like a terrible place anyway, so I wasn't too, and I was only there temporarily. But it had like a little hole in the TV room, and it had a hole in the kitchen, and I'd just be like chilling there watching TV. And eventually, over time, this little cheeky bugger would just like get braver and braver over time. And one night, he just like came out the hole and just walked straight past me, like he was the bee's knees, dude. He was just like, "Oh, hey, what's up, bro?" And just went to the kitchen, like I wasn't even there. It was crazy, man.
Yep.
And then I went, like one day I was going to work and I went downstairs and I was living in like at the top of an old lady's house. Like she turned the top floor of her house into like a little apartment and she lived there with her son. And obviously she had spotted this mouse in the house at some point too. And she'd asked her son to like deal with it. And her son had laid like the most hideous traps that I had ever seen. I picked them up immediately and went and spoke to her. And I was like, no, you can't, like, I understand you want to get rid of the mouse, but you can't use this. They were like strips of sticky plastic.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That put food on them or whatever, and then they get stuck on the plastic or whatever. I was like, no way, you can't do that. How is this even legal?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, those ones are a little mean.
Yeah. Have you
you
had
got to keep in mind, Ren, like,
yeah,
mouse poop is not the safest thing to have around you. Like, it can cause a lot of problems.
Bubonic plague and all of that, right? Well, with that in mind.
So don't just, like, get a new roommate. Like, you probably will have to deal with it somewhat.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Well, that's going to be a task for next week's Rain Dog, I think. You know, I'll let the mouse have another couple days of sunshine and happiness, and then it's time to go. Anyway, on that happy note, thank you for the thank you for the mouse ether. Appreciate you, dude.
Good to have you back.
Thank you, man. Nice to see you also.
Yeah.
And we'll speak to you a little bit later. All right, see ya. False wants me to add the mouse problem to the to-do-dium. That's actually, you know what? If I don't add it to the to-do-dium, I will probably forget. So that's a good point, False. Where is the to-do-dium, everybody? I seem to have misplaced it somewhere. Somebody warn the mouse. No, people, we can't have mice. Okay? It's so cute, though. It's like a tiny little mouse. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the really tiny little ones. It's not like a massive mouse. It's like a really small little one. There's lots of options that won't trap or torture the mouse. Yeah, I'll look into it tomorrow. I'll see. I'll try and go for the most humane option possible. Here's the to-do-dium. Okay, the arcane to-do-dium. Let us add... we were looking for something to add to number 20. Deal with mousage. Sweet. Now it shall be remembered, everybody. We'll figure out what to do with the mouse. I'll keep you updated. Fel says, make mouse friend. I mean, I don't think friendship is on the cards between the mouse and I, I'm afraid. I think it is just doom. Doom for the mouse ahead. Summon a cat familiar. Now we're talking. If we whimsificate the removal of the mouse, it'll make it easier to swallow, right? You know what I'm saying? It'll be gentler on the soul. I shall summon Archmage Feline. Or something. Save the mouse. I think chat is torn between rescuing the mouse and dealing with the mouse, but I think those who want to rescue the mouse have never had mouse problems before. And perhaps they also don't understand, as Etho rightly pointed out, the danger of the poop. Gio says, don't be a boomer, embrace nature. Embrace nature, I say. Boskanovich says, they must be dealt with. Save it and release it. I mean, release it? Release it where? Like, that just makes it somebody else's problem, right? That doesn't seem like a neighborly thing to do. Right, we're dropping this off in here. We must progress, everybody. We've got more things to do. I am happy with the foundations laid here for the buildings. This is wonderful. The apothecary is going to look great here. And, yeah, the mirroring of the building here, I think, is going to be smart. It's going to look great. Maybe this one's roof will be blue, and then this one's roof will be orange. So that kind of makes sense, because this is going to be the apothecary. It's filled with mages brewing potions. So it makes sense that the clerics that live in here are of the Magicka class. And then we can come up with another Mechanica reason for this to be orange. Is kind of the thinking here. Just put it on the other side of the lawn. Yeah, just make it the neighbor's problem. Lexi says, had mouse problems. It is sadly usually not only one mouse. True. Dinkle says, we domesticate it. Kickflip says, give it a cookie. You don't have a park or field near you? I mean, I'm surrounded by forests and stuff, right? So, yeah, I think there will always be mice in this area. Like, I can't get away from that. You know, I don't live in a city. I live like on the outskirts of a town. So, Click caught 6 mice in 1 week. Is it a brown or gray mouse? It's a gray mouse, a very small little gray mouse. Cat equals solution. I mean, you know, it's been a while since I've had a pet in my life. It would be quite nice to have a cat, but I rent this house, and it is a no pet agreement between myself and the landlord. So, unfortunately, no cat for me. False says, get him a humane trap, release in the field, and block up their ways in. Ooh, hold on. False might be onto something here. Yeah, you can get like a... Well, I assume they're kind of like a box or something. The mouse can go in, but they can't come out, right? Maybe what I mean, there are some like really big fields very close to me. Just like crop fields. I could... Okay, wait. Maybe this is a plan, right? We catch him in a humane box trap. Then I fill in that hole, right? Like the burrow that they're in, I just fill that in like with soil and stuff. And just completely close it off. And then just go release the mice like in the field. False had this idea 20 minutes. Guys, I can only do one thing at a time, okay? I was speaking with my friend Ether. My full attention was given to that fine gentleman. You think that I can read chat and have a conversation at the same time? You are mistaken. Yeah, the snakes, the owls, the lizards, they also need to eat. Yeah. I should move out and the mouse should move in. Isn't the mouse a kind of a pet? I mean, you know. XP mentions, wasn't sure you could talk and have a conversation at the same time. True. I mean, look, you know, I can have one conversation at a time. You know what I mean? Guys, I need to find my beacon box. Any thoughts? It's probably in here somewhere. We have more progress to make on this fine day. My beacon box is white. And it is not here. Oh, it's probably downstairs, right? At the bottom of the laboratory. Yes. XP hanging out with us in chat also here, friends. Hello, XP. Nice to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well, man. How long till I sort the storage, asks False. I mean, I did do some storage activities today. I arranged the categories for at least 12 items. You know, 12 out of like the thousands that are required, but 12 nonetheless. Aha, the beacon box is not down here. This is bad. Ooh, is it up here? Don't look, guys. Don't look, okay? There's more chest monsters up here. Just don't avert your eyeballs. Ignore what you're looking at. These are not the storage monsters you are looking for. Since it's a grey mouse, Etho is right and it has to go ASAP. Blocking the ways in is the only way to avoid a massive problem. Well, that's making me panic a little bit. Did it somehow get in the ender chest since the last time you looked? I mean, no. I know, like, it is here somewhere because I did see it. At some point today. Let me check all the nooks and crannies. This is not it. It is definitely not in here. We've checked this about 1,000 times. Good. It might be... Keep your eyes open for a white shulker box, everybody. White shulker box. It might be in the Enchantarium. Didn't use it for Gamers Outreach. I don't think... No, I definitely didn't. It is not in here. It might be in one of these chests over here. Mm-hmm. No, it is not. Ah. Very frustrating. Oh, wait. Is it in front of the archives? It is not. It is not. Curious. Buy a new beacon. I think we pretty much have to buy a new beacon. Yes. Is there a beacon shop? Question mark? We got to go shopping, right? I think that's the answer to this this situation. I'm happy to go buy a new beacon, actually, if there's a beacon shop. Ethos sells them. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, let's go. The shop is called Ethos Base. I see. Okay, well, let's go for an adventure, shall we? Over to the land of the ether. And we'll go purchase some beacons. I should probably get a number of beacons, actually. Come to think about it. We're gonna buy one, then immediately discover the where the other one is. True, that is definitely gonna happen, but that's okay. Oh wait, did I fly past Ethos? Yeah. There's too many Etho heads. It's so confusing. Boop. Yeah, distracted me with lawn chat and stole the beacon. That's what's happened. Outrageous. Also, by the way, a tangible llama, thank you for the gifted sub to False. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, dude. That's very kind of you. Okay, well, we're over here at Ethos. And we got to go through the other side, right? Okay, let's see. Is it in here? Maybe try to rent a beacon from Etho? Ah. Hi, Etho. Hello again.
Hey. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you, man? Nice to see you again.
Long time no see.
Long time no see. I'm here to purchase a beacon. Chat tells me you sell them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got plenty.
Excellent. What's the damage?
Damage is, the going rate is 9 diamonds each.
Mm-hmm.
But because you got a nice face, Ran, 8 diamonds for you. How about that?
Because of the face?
You get
Deal,
the nice
dude.
face discount.
That's 1. That's 2.
Where do I have them? Right here.
Oh, dang it, I lost count.
You want 2?
3. 1 for each of the houses of Gardaran. 7, 8.
Okay.
1, 2,
That's
3,
right.
4,
You gotta
5,
do
6,
everything
7,
in
8.
threes, right?
Exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, perfect. Lovely.
Perfect.
Ooh, and there's a nether
Thank you,
portal right
Ren.
here. Amazing.
Yep.
Thank you, Etho.
See ya.
What immaculate service, everybody. 5 out of 5. 5-star service. Incredible. Oh, okay. Now we know the 2 different areas of Ethos Base here. Perfect. We're learning. Hey, Solar Cake, what's up? You just joined? And Izzy is here with us too. Hey, Izzy, what's going on? Sorry I'm late. What are we doing? I mean, that is pretty much the question of any Rendog stream, to be honest. We have spent the last 20 minutes trying to figure out what to do about my mouse problem in IRL. But what we're actually doing is figuring out the next problem. All right, I'm out. See you guys. I'm done. That's it. It's over. Bye. Guys, turns out the beacon was in the base the whole time. The whole time. Thank you, FedXB. You're the best. This is a terrible place to put a beacon, though, XP. Like, what were you thinking, man? I realized you were in a panic. You had to get it done fast. And by the way, you built... That must have been a speed run beacon build. You must have made this so quickly, dude. You plonked it on top of the tree? Oh my goodness. I mean, it's cute, but it's wrong, dude. Okay. FedXB, the hero of Gardoran. Yes, indeed. Okay. Thank you, XP. I'm going to have to take it down, though. I mean, I'm going to have to take it down for the episode anyway, so Although it does... wait, did you actually center it on the tree perfectly? You did. Wait. Mathemagics has occurred. OXB, you sneaky sneak. You actually plunked it direct... Oh, that is some mathematical symmetry that I enjoy. And, yeah, didn't even charge 8 diamonds for it. Incredible. Yo, Llama, thank you for yet another gifted sub. We need to make all the noises, including the llama noise for Llama. Hey, the serendipity of it all. It's incredible. Thank you very much, Llama, for another gifted sub, this time to the otter. Wait, Llama, are you just gifting subs to animals in the chat? Is that what's happening here? Can you gift a sub to the mouse? I'm kidding. Thank you very much, Llama. That is super kind of you. Thank you. Also, another gifted sub has come in here from Who Am I? And this one is to XB Crafted. FedXB, behold! Archmage FedXB has arrived on the streets of Trillium. Escorted forthwith by Who Am I PT. Thank you. Also, To-Do Lich. Thank you for the 10 months, dude. Okay, we got to make some noises, friends. We got to get some noises cooking around here. Much kindness. Many thanks. Also, I've just realized that we've literally done nothing for like 20 minutes. Okay, we're going to put the beacon here. This is a good spot for the beacon. Okay, let's get rid of this. We'll plonk the beacon somewhat central here. Although this is mathemagics here. Let's put it in the middle of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, somewhere here. Oh, wait, that's not enough blocks for the beacon, though. Hold on, the beacon needs a little bit more width and whatnot. That is another gifted sub from Llama, and this time... Oh, God. You guys are too much, man. Twitch chat, sometimes you guys bring so much joy to my heart that I can't even explain myself. For somebody out there has just speed run created a Twitch account called The Mouse, which has now received a gifted sub from Delightful Llama. Wait, that's not the same llama. That's a different llama to attend. There's 2 llamas in this chat? I am so confused. It's the mouse! Rescue the mouse! Hey, Ellie Belly is here also with a gifted sub to Know You Surname. Thank you very much, guys. Oh my goodness, you guys have kicked off the hype train once again. Also, a big thank you to Appalachian, who's here with us 7 months, 5 minutes ago too. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, guys. Second hype train of the stream. I mean, incredible. Incredible. Thank you. Yeah, wandering llama traders always come in pairs. True. That is very true, False. I had not considered that. Ooh, you now all get to enjoy me trying to make a beacon, which never goes well. JT, don't you say a word, sir. There's more. Guys, please don't hurt me on a Thursday, okay? A tangible llama has just gifted a sub to Delightful Llama, who just a moment ago gifted a sub to the mouse. People, I can't keep up with these shenanigans. This was supposed to be a shenanigans-free zone. Yo, Pug Madman, thank you very much for the brand new Prime sub. I don't know why you're subbing here, man. This channel's a mess. It's an absolute mess. But I appreciate it, Pug Madman. Thank you so much, and welcome. Welcome to the streets of Trillium, dear sir. Also, can we take a moment to make some noises for the wonderful Lady Meow, who has dropped yet another 5 gifted subs on the channel. Behold, for Archmage Meow has returned with 5 new mages for Trillium. Thank you very much, Lady Meow. Appreciate you as always. Thank you for the kindness. Right, that's too much. That's too high, right? That's too many blocks. Yes. JT, don't you say a thing. I know what I'm doing. MXD says Ren stream is calming but also a mess. Well, I can tell you when I first started trying to become a professional streamer, that was not my intention for this channel. Calming but a mess. I thank you kindly for the wonderful review of the channel. Oh my goodness, guys. We have an anonymous gifted sub here this time to Too Many Llamas. Wait, how many llamas do we have in chat right now? I mean, I only have one llama noise, and it's not even a llama noise. It's a camel noise. Guys, please, don't hurt me on a Thursday, okay? Thursday is supposed to be the day of rest. Too many llamas. I mean, there's obviously a wandering trader in chat, right? At least one. False is really struggling to watch me build the beacon. Yeah. I mean, look, this is correct, right? I haven't messed this up. Have I messed this up? This is fine, right? Everything's fine with this beacon. I believe so. However, the shenanigans in chat continue. For behold, Grand Mage, a tangible llama, has arrived at the doors of Trillium with 10 new llama mages. Wait a minute, the lore has just taken root in my mind. You folks that are llamas in chat, you are literally creature type llama, right? Like in magic terms, you are creature type llama. I imagine you all as llamas walking upright, right? Dressed in wizard garments, like this wonderful attire that I wear right now, all wielding wands. It seems the population of llama kind in Trillium grows daily. Oh, and the lore gets even deeper, for you are from the lands of the wild. Nay, the district of Anima, in fact. Oh my goodness. Apparently, the population of the district of Anima has decided to move closer into Trillium. Incredible. Notes down fan art idea. Yeah. Exactly. Wait, we need emotes for the llamas. Speaking of gifts to animal type creature types, we've got an anonymous gift here to alley cats. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. Whoops, what am I doing? Here we go. Boom. Also, we shall be using a diamond to turn this beacon on. Because I can, okay? Guys, I literally cannot believe it, but there is literally another llama in chat right now. For Delightful Llama has once again bestowed forth upon us another Archmage Llama person called Llama Magic. Thank you very much for another llama sub. Gifted sub there, Delightful Llama. I appreciate you. That's awesome. Triple llamification. Also, by the way, I'd like to point out that I made the beacon perfectly. Okay? What do you have to say about that? Look, haste 2. Yep. Wait, that might be coming from there. Wait, did XP actually configure this? Let's see. This is an unconfigured beacon. XB? I'm shocked, appalled, and ashamed, sir. Assemble the llama herd. Yes. The herd of llama wizards. I mean, llamas should definitely be a creature type in some sort of D&D world, right? Like, what a cool type of creature to be. Like some sort of a humanoid llama creature. It's pretty sweet. The problem is you don't have opposable thumbs, so I'm not sure how you hold your wands. Ooh, perhaps the llama people hold their wands in their mouths, maybe. Right? Because, I mean, they got hooves. I mean, I guess they could sellotape the wands to the hooves, but that doesn't seem like a very efficient mage. I mean, I guess because they're magical beings, they just have hands. Okay, I've worked it out. The llama people are llamas standing upright with wands and human hands. So they can hold the wands. Yes, that makes perfect sense. Ooh, we have another animal's gifted sub to another animal. For a wandering whale has gifted a sub to a wandering llamas. Guys, please. Thank you very much, Wandering Whales, and thank you, Wandering Llamas. And thank you all out there for the whimsy this evening. Clearly some of you are having more fun than I am. Twitch is probably wondering right now, why is there a sudden influx in the creation of Twitch accounts with llamas in them? Speaking of generosity, whimsy, and awesomeness, Gedra is here with 10 gifted subs. Behold! For Archmage Gedra has just brought 10 fresh magi to the streets of Trillium. Thank you, Gedra. Appreciate it. Is Gedra a type of animal? Good question. Big thanks to everybody in chat who is saying thanks for the gifted subs. I appreciate that, guys. That's really awesome of you to do that. Helps me out a lot. You know, people are super generous here on Twitch, and I often feel like I'm not saying thanks enough. Or perhaps saying thanks too much. But it is very awesome and amazing of you guys to acknowledge the generosity. Of course, all of this generosity helps to keep the show going, helps to keep the lights on up in here, helps to keep Rendog the Blue casting forth the magic of lore for you all out there for the foreseeable future and beyond. And I appreciate you all very much for it. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I mean, the beacon box, the mystery of the beacon box is unsolvable, everybody. I think that beacon box is gone. It is somewhere in this Minecraft world, but I have no idea where it is. And I doubt I will ever find it. However, the generosity of the chat continues. For Archmage Jeska, Nye, Grand Mage, Grand Arch Bridge Mage Jeska is here with 5 gifted subs. On top of a 19-month resub from Tinkerbell and a 2-month resub from Gamby, pushing us into the level 6 hype train territory. Amazing. Okay, False is on a mission to find the beacon box. Okay, False, you get all the diamonds in my inventory if you find the beacon box, okay? 39 diamonds. But I know it's gone. If I couldn't find it, nobody could find it. That is just that's the way of it. But I thank you for trying. It is white, yes, and I do believe it says, I believe it's called Bacon Box, if I'm not mistaken. The dingalings for llamas continue, everybody, which is a sentence I never thought I would say live here on Twitch, but there is yet another gifted sub from Delightful Llama to Llama the Third. Oh, the pain. Llama the Third? What kind of a name is this? What kind of a sub account is this? Twitch is so confused right now. Thank you both for the whimsy. And thank you to Ren's Hat for a gifted sub. Ren's Hat is in chat. Oh my, oh no. Oh no. No, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Did you find it?
Yeah.
No, False. Where was it?
I have my diamonds first.
This is going to hurt me on a Thursday. It even says Bacon Box on it. That is actually that is the one.
Have you, wait, what, wait, whoa, you can't cheat and see the name of it. That's, what the heck?
Dude, oh no, this is going to hurt my soul. Where did you find the bacon? Where did you find it?
In the iron block chest.
You're kidding me. What, at the...
Thank you, that's the easiest diamonds I've ever won. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Thank you, False. Do you mean over at the giant machine robot thing? It was in that... What is it doing there?
Well, it probably was camouflaged, you know.
Oh, did you put it there? Did you put it there?
Well, I didn't even know you had a box called Bacon Box, let alone it had beacons in it.
How many beacons are in this bacon box, actually? 1.
I don't know, but if someone read their chat more often, they might find more things that they've lost.
Yeah, true. Dude, have you
Thank
know?
you.
Thank you, False. You're the best. Bye. Dang it, guys. 39 diamonds evaporated for my own stupidity. You hate to see it, really. Anyway, thank you, False. You're the best. Also, thank you to A Tangible Llama for just 10 gifted llamas. Behold, everybody, a herd of llama kind has arrived at the gates of Trillium, escorted by Grand Archmage A Tangible Llama. And I suppose there is going to be a corner of Trillium dedicated to the llama kind somewhere. Perhaps you live here near the lava heart, because llama and lava rhyme. So, you know, whimsy and all that. Thank you so much, A Tangible Lava. Lava, thank you, A Tangible Lava, for all the generosity and whimsy tonight. You've been super kind. Thank you. Also, Ellie Belly, thank you for a gifted sub to yet another creature in chat. It is Catterv. And Punchline, thank you for the 29 months in a row. Also, Ren's Hat, thank you for the gifted sub to Mama Llama Mims. I didn't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. But thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, you have successfully hurt me on a Thursday. That is true. I was... You know, here's little Rendog the Blue logging onto Twitch thinking, oh, we'll just have a nice little chill Thursday stream. No. The creature types of chat have come out in full force and are causing some very serious damage to my very small brain. Thank you, everybody. Is this the middle? Is this the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. We might have some problems. Alley Cats, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Batch of Pigeons. What? Also, after all of this time, the preparation for creating the cleric's chamber beneath the apothecary is here. Also, this is not centered, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's got to be here. You know, I've been looking forward to this moment. You know, this is the great reveal. And, well, this is kind of bad news. I am going to have to try and fix this tomorrow. Another gifted sub is here for Herringbird. An anonymous gifted sub. I mean, I guess if you're an animal, you come and live in Trillium. If you're an animal creature type, you come and live with us here in Trillium. And you're welcome. Welcome, all creatures of the wild district. Welcome to the streets of Trillium. This chat has taken a life of its own. It really has. So this is the problem that we now face, everybody. It's a problem of logistics more than anything else. This is the already dug out chamber of the laboratory. The potion laboratory. Which means, I suppose, the cleric situation could just go in that direction, right? Like we could put up a wall here. Actually, we might be able to squeeze it in here, right? It would just take, like, some sort of finessing, I suppose. Have to figure out, like, exactly how big it is to start with. So it's probably going to be something like... Hold on, let's see if we can work this out. So if this is the center... Yeah, I basically have to clean up all of this mess, though. This is going to hurt me on a Friday, that's for sure. Ooh, what's this? Oh, okay, so there's already a little bit of space here. Which is rather serendipitous, if I do say so myself. But I guess I should probably work out what the dimensions of the trading hall is going to be before I do any of this, right? That kind of makes sense. I mean, I kind of imagine the trading hall being just like a passageway, I suppose. A little bit like we did last season. I really liked last season. I had the villagers kind of like this. And it was really easy to just go from one villager to the next and trade with them. Like trade. So I think I want to go with this sort of design in whatever this chamber ends up being. And I guess I will need to move all of this I mean, luckily we have just recently categorized most of these blocks, so that could be task 1 for populating storage, is moving all of this into storage. Aha, it's all coming together. You do love to see a plan coming together, everybody. Am I right? There's some more dinglings going on in my ears, though. Let me see. Who's responsible? It is a tangible llama gifting a sub to Bluebird Bad. Wait, what? Why Bluebird Bad? Also, Vanessat57 is here with the 2 months in a row. Welcome, Vanessa. Vanessat? Vanessa, did I just call you Vanessat? I am so sorry. That was a hideous misuse of your name. Vanessa, thank you for the 2 months. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I guess, like, these can already move, right? These are things that can move already. And, well, all of this has to go. But, oh, man, it's kind of difficult to work out, though. I kind of wanted to go... Maybe what we need to work out, actually, is where are we going down into... Yeah, I'm kind of doing this in the wrong order, right? Like, I should work out where I'm going to go down into the trading hall before I do anything else. It would not make sense for us to go into the trading hall from the very center of this room, right? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It would probably be over here, actually. Huh. Okay, so like this is the entrance into the apothecary. There is going to be a cleric in here somewhere. I suppose maybe this is going to be like some sort of a store or something. So maybe this is like library. Maybe these are library books here, right? Library books here and library books here, or like trinkets or something weird. Maybe shelves of like stuff is over here. And then you go into the shop itself. Let's just close this up for now and just think about this a little bit more. And maybe there is, maybe there's like a shopkeeper over here, right? Shopkeeper over here. And he's got like some wares and stuff behind him. Maybe this is one wider. This is like the shop front. Back here, I guess, are like shelves and tables of things. Maybe this is like a table. Maybe this is a shelf of stuff. Actually, that doesn't look very nice there. Maybe the shelf is flush against this wall, actually. Like this, and maybe there's like another table of wares over here. Shopkeeper is over here, and then maybe there's a staircase here. Right? Staircase here that takes us down into the trade hall. Although it probably would be better for it to just be an uppy-down machine of some kind, right? Just like a trapdoor or something. Okay, so you know what? I think probably then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is probably the entrance into the trade hall here. Okay. Right. Apologies for the diatribe, but needed to figure that out. That was important. Delightful Llamas is back at it with another llama gifted sub, another llama sub to Upright Llama. Oh, man. You made an account called Upright Llama, dude? The whimsy, I tell you. Saffron24 Lotus, 19 months in a row. Food afterwards, Ren. Wait, food afterwards, Ren? What? I'm confused. Also, by the way, big shout out to Sasha, who is here with the 500 biddies for the whimsy. Hey, Sasha, how you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for the whimsy and for the bitters. Yes. Sheer joy and whimsy occurring 2 hours into the stream. True. Very, very true. Speaking of which, everybody, we are not supposed to be streaming this late. And we have reached the end of this stream. I think it's probably wise that we end the stream at this point before you guys not only hurt me on a Thursday, but probably break me on a Thursday. So, we're going to call it here.
Like,
and let's have a look. What's Cub up to? Yeah, Cub has still got some time left for his stream. So I'm going to send you over to the wonderful Cub fan, everybody. We're going to say goodbye here. I do want to say a big thank you, chat, today for the wonderful whimsy this evening. This was a really, really fun stream. I really enjoyed that. We whimsificated together, which was wonderful. Thanks to all the llamas for making accounts for the whimsy for no other reason. And thank you to all of the llamas for gifting subs to the llamas and the cats and the pigeons and all the other animal creature types in chat on this fine evening. It's been a delight and a great pleasure to entertain you all on this very fine Thursday. Thanks for watching, friends. Going to send you out to the Cub Fan 135 moderators. Thank you for looking after the place, and a big thank you for the wonderful generosity on this fine evening, friends. You've been so wonderful tonight. Thanks for all the love, and we will see you again next time real soon. Bye, everybody.